All right, guys, welcome back to another video. So we're going to be talking about how to level up. All right, and why would you want to level up, and where and how? You need to know. Well, you want to level up because you're tired of feeling stuck. You're tired of feeling lost. You feel motivated, but you don't know where to start. You don't know what to do exactly. But it starts with self-improvement. Okay, well, Mason, you say it starts with self-improvement. How do I do that? You start by being consistent with daily habits. That's how it starts. All right. So my first tip is you guys have to stay clean and stay organized. Work on your hygiene. Work on your skin. All right. You need to get some face wash. Start washing your face. Get some. So I use CeraVe. Wash my face with that. After I wash my face with soap, then I go over with CeraVe. I exfoliate. All right. I get the dead skin off. Do that every other day. And then every time I wash my face, I put on face moisturizer, all right? And I wash my face before work, after the gym, which is like usually when I shower in the evening, all right? So that's what you want to do. And when it comes to staying organized, guys, pick your clothes up, put your clothes away, hang your clothes up, make your bed, make sure there's not a bunch of dishes in your sink. You know, don't let your bathroom get dirty. Don't let just clothes everywhere. Don't let your front room, just don't let wherever however your situation is, don't be dirty. All right. Because if you have a female come over, man, that's the first thing they're going to see is like, wow, look how this guy's living. That's a turn off. Make sure your car is cleaned out. Make sure it smells good. Get you a little scenty, a scent little thing. They got these new wax things you hang from your mirror. I don't know, it's a Senti, I think is what it's called. They're pretty popular. I got one as a gift. I love it. My car smells good. It's like cinnamon, bro. I love it. But that's where you can start right there. Daily habits every day. Make your bed, put your clothes away. You know, you eat, you cook, wash some dishes, just pick up after yourself, man. Make it look clean. You need to be clean, and wherever you're living, whatever you're driving, all that needs to be clean, all right? My second tip is to minimize your belongings. So for me personally, man, I used to flip vintage, Supreme, Palace, sneakers, collectibles. I used to flip all that, right? And I did it for like 3-4 years, and it just got crazy where I was just buying so much, and I had so much like boxes and tubs stacked everywhere, and it just got to the point where it was just way too much. And so like I just been selling everything. I've been selling in bulk, you know, I pretty much made all my money back plus some. So whatever I do get rid of, you know, I'm not attached to it. I got a little thing set back because I know in the future it's a little investment. So I'm just trying to sell everything that I can that I don't need. All right. I got a little collection going on, personal collection, but the rest of it can go. You know, clothes that you don't even wear, pull that stuff out of your closet. You know, you can do Facebook Marketplace, sell it up on IG, Depop, eBay. Have a little garage sale. Just don't just start collecting stuff and letting it just, you know, sit off to the side and collect dust. It just looks bad. You feel me? You don't want to be labeled as a hoarder. It just doesn't look good. And if you're on some self-improvement, you know, you're not just gonna just let stuff sit there and pile up and just be an eyesore. You know, you're never gonna use it. Get rid of it, sell it, make a little bit of money, save that money, or invest it back in yourself. All right. Tip number 3. You must have a full-time job. If you don't have a little side business or a side hustle, like you might have like a part-time job, and you might have like a side hustle going on. At least, you know, that's good, that's cool. But if you don't have anything going for you and you don't know what, you know, you're like, I'm broke and I'm depressed because I'm broke. Go get a job, man. Everybody is hiring. I swear to God. I don't care if you have to go work at a sandwich place, a pizza place, a dishwasher. I don't care. I don't care. If you're smoking, and that's a problem because you need to pee clean for some of these jobs. You know, some of these jobs are hiring like $14, $15, $16. All you gotta do is pee clean, bro. Quit smoking for a little bit, get you a good paying job. If not, you know, you like to smoke, you know, you might need to cut back a little bit because that stuff's gonna, like, you know, slow you down a little bit. But you must have a full-time job. I don't care what it is. You have to have some kind of income coming in. That way you can pay your bills, and whatever's left, reinvest it into yourself. All right. The fourth thing, and this is super important because it's good for your physique and your mental health, weight training. Go get a gym membership. Just go, man. It's cheap. I go to Planet Fitness. It's like, I got the black card so I can get me and my little brother in there. and that's like 20 bucks. But if you're just a regular member, you go and by yourself, 10 bucks. 10 bucks. And I'm telling you, ain't nobody in there judging nobody. Because when I started, you guys can go check out my Instagram, at Mason in real life. It'll be down in the description. I got my transformation, bro. I was 350. And I lost a little weight in high school, playing football, wrestling. But then, I let myself go outside of high school, man. I was like 260, and I was not, I was fat. I was fat. I was fat. I was depressed. I was sad about myself. I felt bad about myself. But I started working out 2.5 years later, bro. I'm like, I'm pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty good. Like, I feel good. Um, and mentally, oh my goodness, I've gone strides. So ever since I've been on the self-improvement and like working out, like it's helped me so much up here, because man, I used to like stress about all kinds of stuff. I used to think about just bunch of negative stuff. But ever since I started working out and been on the self-improvement, like mentally, I've just built an abundant mindset, which we will talk about later. Also, I mean, my physique looks so good. Literally, look good, feel good. It literally goes hand to hand. I swear to God, and it's the best thing ever. I started getting my little brother in the gym. He's been consistent. He's starting to get cuts coming in. He's looking good. He's feeling good. He said his confidence is going up. I'm like, yup. That's all it takes, man. You just got to be consistent every single day. You can go to the gym every single day. You don't have to go hard every day, as long as you show up and put a little work in. Some days you got to go harder than others. Your rest days, you might go in, walk a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Get a little cardio in, because it just feels good to show up. And like, for me, it's a habit to go, and a good habit. I go work out, get crazy with it. My rest days, I just go in, I walk on the treadmill, hit the Stairmaster a little bit. Hey, I showed up, I did abs, I feel good. It feels good. You look good, you feel good, all right? My next tip, what is this, number 5? Join a community. The best thing that's ever happened to me, man, join a community. And it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be alone. Sometimes I go on the trail and walk by myself. I go thrift shopping by myself, because sometimes I just need a little bit of alone time. Sometimes I go to the gym by myself. But you need to join a community of positive people, good people, people who are trying to better themselves. And so I used to play basketball, and not everybody was on the self-improvement thing. We were just there for exercise, and that's pretty positive. However, COVID hit. We quit playing basketball. I didn't, I was like, man, I ain't got nothing going on, man. What's going on? And then, I used to wrestle in high school, like I mentioned. I was scrolling through Facebook, and I seen that they started a jiu-jitsu school here in my town. I was like, that kind of looks like wrestling, and it looks cool. It looks fun. Like, I like martial arts. I like watching UFC. That stuff's cool. So like right near the end of COVID, I took the leap of faith, and I was nervous. I had like a little social anxiety at first. Right when I started the self-improvement journey, I was going through a lot, and I was like in my head a lot. But I decided to take the leap of faith, and I joined jiu-jitsu. And dude, that's like the best thing that's ever happened, dude. I was a little intimidated because there's some studs in there, bro. I was like, dang, you guys are studs. But I joined, took that leap of faith. Best decision of my life. It's hard work. I got my butt whipped in the beginning, but it felt good. It felt good to just get that pent up frustration, that anger, that confusion that I had out. And it just, after a while, it just felt so natural, felt right. It felt good to release that stress and to have this community like, hey, I got this going on, can you help me talk about it? And all the guys there are so they're cool, man. They're laid back. They understand, like, yeah, man, that's why I'm here, man. I gotta get this frustration out. I'm trying to be better myself too. And it's cool because like once you get to know them, they become your family, and then you guys can talk about some real deep stuff, and they can help you through that. And I've been doing jiu-jitsu for almost 2 years now. I've done competitions, and I'm so thankful that I have the best coach and the best teammates around. They help me out more than anything. But you guys have to join some type of community. You guys have to get out and explore, meet people. That's just the only way to grow. It might be a little weird at first, but like when you put yourself in uncomfortable situations, that's the best time you're growing, all right? Next thing, obviously, this is what you're doing right now. You're watching a self-improvement video. Listen to some podcasts, watch some videos. There's so many people right now that are helping other people with self-improvement, and I want to get into that. My top 4 And there's so many, but my top four, I love watching Steph is Cold. I'm in his coaching program right now, and it's helped me tremendously. I watch How To Beast. David is legit. I love watching his edits are insane, and just the way that he puts it all together, like I just love it, and it's inspiring, motivational. What's it? Entrepreneur and Cars. I think that's what it's called, Entrepreneur and Cars or something like that. I just got on him this last year. Cool stuff, man. It's like, and like his content is super long, but it's so informational. I learned so much. And when you're going through this, when you're learning all this stuff, take everything with a grain of salt, all right? Take everything with a grain of salt. Don't just take it and run with it. Obviously, you want to try it and apply it to your life and see what works for you best. But don't just listen to everything out there, because then you'll get into like some deep red pill content, and you might be like, yo, that's kind of unattractive, or that's a little too much. Just listen, have an open mind, and take everything with a grain of salt and apply it to your life and see what works for you. All right. So the next thing that I want to talk about is you got to forget what you know. You gotta have an open mind and think, all right, I need to relearn, because we all grow up conditioned. Like me, my mother told me, you know, you got to be nice to girls. You got to respect girls no matter what. If a girl hits you, you don't hit her. Obviously, I ain't going to hit a female, but I wouldn't put myself in that situation. See what I'm saying? I would never surround myself in a toxic situation. If I know something's kind of like, oh, it's a little red flaggish going on right there, I'm going to step back, because I'm trying to focus on me. It's okay to be selfish. I'm just trying to do me. And so I'm going to let people who recognize my energy, I'm going to track that, okay? I'm not going to go and put myself in a situation where I'm like, this might be a little risky, or if somebody comes in to my life and they start being on some weirdo stuff, you know, I'm going to distance myself. I'm going to cut them off. Like, I ain't going to even trip about it. You know, they might hit me up, hey, what's going on? What's the move? I'll just be like, straight up, I'm like, yo, I'm working right now. Like, I ain't got time to like kick it. You feel me? I ain't going to be like, oh, well, the energy's off. That's weird. You know, I don't want to like make anybody upset, but I just want people to know, like, I'm busy, like I'm working. So you gotta just be open-minded to new ideas. You gotta just be open to relearning, because once you're on the self-improvement, you're gonna find some crazy things out there. You're gonna start recognizing, people are gonna tell you about, you know, working out, muscle memory. You're gonna learn new things about how your body reacts to your mind and how your mind reacts to your body, and improving that. And it's just going to get real weird, because you're going to be like, oh, this is new. I never felt this before, and now I feel so good. Or you might come across some content talking about female nature. You might be having a problem with your girlfriend, your wife, or girls in general. Man, that's a whole wormhole, man. And that stuff gets super crazy. I even went through that. I had a bad experience with a female. I had a good girl. I left her because I didn't know, you know, I was like, oh, well, I'm going to upgrade with this girl because she's a little bit more shaped up. She got a fat bag, you know, she's cute in the face, she's cool. You know, I thought I was leveling up before I even knew all this. Before, you know, I'm like 2.5 years in, before I even knew, I'm like, oh, she's way better. Nah, bro, it was the worst decision I've ever made. So many red flags. I even got a video talking about going through red pill rage. Y'all go watch that. It's insane. Talking about red pill rage, man. After my breakup, after I got cheated on, bro, I just hated women. I love women. I love women down to my bones. They're the best. But because now I understand how they work, how they operate. It's literally insane. You got to be open to learning new things and applying it with a grain of salt, like I just said. And I just want to close it with this. Everything I talked about, learning this and that, and taking everything with a grain of salt, it's because most of us have been conditioned that we are tangible. We go to a job, we can get replaced. Our girlfriends can cheat on us. I'm having a bad week. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm stuck. I'm lost. That's a scarcity mindset. You're looking at everything half empty. You're like, yeah, I'm never going to be, you know, I have this vision, but I'm just like, I don't know how to do it. I'm not going to get there. I get it, man. I used to have the scarcity mindset myself, man. That's why I used to be in my head so bad. You got to start looking at everything, the glass, not half empty, but it's half full. Be grateful for what you got, man. You got to have an abundant mindset. You got to understand that the more you level up and get better, the more better things are going to be attracted to you. More opportunities are going to come knocking on your door. It's literally insane, man. I used to be 260 pounds. I used to have long hair down to my butt. I never took care of my skin. I never took care of my body. I was always sad and depressed. And I'm like, dude, nothing's going to come. And I used to just sit around and wait. Maybe if I wait, it'll just come. No, you got to have that abundant mindset. You got to always be trying to get 1% better. You do that for a whole year, that's 365% that you got improved day and night. It looks day and night. I'm 2.5 years in, bro, and I'm a completely different person. You have to have an abundant mindset. You have to look at everything in the most positive way as you can. Okay, my girl did me wrong. She wasn't for me. She did me a favor, right? My job let me go. That's another opportunity to go and look for a better job. I can get 2 jobs. Maybe I can start my own business now. You gotta have an abundant mindset, guys. You have to just be focused on what's good, not what's bad. I'm trying to think of an example of having a scarcity mindset, like with my ex-girl. With my ex-girl, here's a perfect example. She cheated on me. I had a panic attack. I freaked out. And it never happened before. And it's because I thought I will never find a girl as good looking as that. Even though she didn't treat me right, I used to be a yes man. Whatever she wanted, I get it. And she would just do all the most foul stuff ever, screwed up stuff ever. And I always thought, like, I'll never get a girl that's as good looking as her ever again. And I cried after we broke up. I cried. I did commercial roofing. You know, when I first started my self-improvement journey, I was trying to be blue collar, working hard, work with my hands. And I was stuck, man. I was crying over this girl for like 3 weeks, man. Like, I had to roof, I had to work. And my foreman, he was like, bro, the best thing you can do is stay busy. You got to be productive. You can't just sit around and think about this all day. It's going to eat you up, man. And I was just crying. Oh, I'm never, ever. Finally, I got off of it. I kept looking up my self-improvement stuff. I kept working out. I kept grinding. I was learning about having an abundant mindset. And it took me a minute to get it because I was so mad. I was like, man, I'm done with women. Women ain't shit. You feel me? But then I was like, learning, having that abundancy. I'm like, nah, this is a lesson. This is a blessing. I'm glad I got out of that situation because now I can focus on myself and get better and attract the right girl or girls, however you guys prefer it. You feel me? You just got to look at the bright side, man. We're going to have tough times, man. We're men. It ain't supposed to be easy. We're designed to go to war, to be physical, to go and tear something up, man. We're here to like body slam these weights. When I go to jiu-jitsu, man, when I can't control myself sometimes. It's just that like physicality of just, you know, it feels right. We're primal, man. We're men. We got to work with our hands. We got to be tough. We got to work hard. We have to, because ain't nobody going to do it for us. You have to put the work in. You have to grind. It sucks. It's tough. It's a lot. There's a lot of stress. A lot of guys ain't talking about it. That's why the suicide rate for men is so high compared to women. It's insane because it's tough. And most men have a scarcity mindset. They don't know any better. They haven't been taught any better. So that's it, man. Put the work in. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Nobody cares, work harder. That's my mantra. Every time I go run 5 miles, every time I'm lifting heavy, every time I'm doing jiu-jitsu and it hurts, I'm in a competition, work harder, nobody cares. When I'm training, work harder, nobody cares. When I'm out competing, I play that Bone Thug song, Mo Murder, and then I get this like chant, machine, 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 because we just gotta do it, man. Ain't nobody gonna do it for us. Plain and simple. Do you want to be average the rest of your life? Be a nobody? When you have the option to put the work in and be a big body? We can be great. We can be great. We just got to be patient and be consistent and put that work in, man. I know y'all have what it takes. I didn't think I did, but look at me now, man. I love it. And I'm blessed. To be blessed is to bless others. That's why I'm here giving you this information. Just put the work in, fam. Hey, subscribe to the channel, like this video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out, guys.